Chanel was born at 27 weeks, which means she was at 7 months. Wasn't due until October 28th of this year, 2011. The only thing of it is we were not expecting it. We did not know that she was coming early. So since her being born so early, she had some bleeding in the brain, which they were able to stop, and everything has become normal now. It's going according to, what it's supposed to. Her brain is growing properly. She did not meet the goal of eating, so she was given a G-tube so that we can make sure she gets all the nourishment that she needs to have. Therapy works with her extensively because sometimes when they're born that early, they don't stretch and they tend to tighten up a lot. And she does that, but she's shown a lot of improvements for us moving around and trying to lift her head up. So therapy's been great with that. But for the most part, that's all. Just the G-tube right now that she's getting, and she'll have that for a couple of months, maybe up until January. She'll have that, and we'll continue to introduce the bottle before we feed, so we won't give up on that. So she came out in a sack, and to explain that, she came out before the water broke, so she came out in all of that, and before we got to the hospital. So we got here, they had to work on her. The thoughts was, I didn't know if she would actually make it because they told us it'd be touch and go for the first 24 hours, maybe 48 hours of her life, because so early, lungs and different things. So I really didn't, the thought was I didn't know what to think because I didn't know which way to go. Prayed, hope everything would be okay. Now Chanel is doing fine. She's gaining her weight the way she is, and we have to think, which I always lose focus on sometimes, is that I have to consider the fact that she was really just born. Even though she's been here since August, October 28th, this month, was actually, she's just getting here. So this baby's been here for 3 months, but she's actually only basically a couple of weeks old. So everything that she's doing, if someone was to ask me, Chanel's 3 months, but you have to still think of her being as a 2-week-old baby, because all of her movements for now, until she basically catches up with herself, will be as of a newborn baby. Or maybe if she turns a year, she'll maybe have the actions and perform as a 9-month-old. She has to do what we call a catch-up.